Hey everyone, Egman here with another deck profile. It is another Flute deck profile, so sorry about that. I know that some people are a bit polarizing to that, but it is unique. This is a unique deck profile. I haven't seen anyone else use it. I haven't seen anyone else use Goku Black, which is the leader for this deck. So cut me some slack there. But it's it's the meta where you can choose any blue leader you want, right? How great is that? But so I'm using Goku Black, and the main reason I'm doing that is when I was doing the Ultimate box, kind of looking through the cards, I saw this Helly's, and so she's a super combo where it's kind of like Hoi, where you discard one and draw two cards, and so she does that for gods in Universe too. So as soon as I saw this, I looked through all the gods, and then I saw Goku Black, who I kind of forgot has the god tag. It's a little obscure, but yeah, and so I'm like, okay, that's cool. Maybe, and he's blue, so he can have access to Flute. So let's see what this deck would look like. And let's look at the Goku Black in general. So he has a kind of interesting energy manipulation ability. So if you have two or more blue energy during your turn, you can take one from your life, put to energy, and at the end of the turn, you take one of your energy and put it to the discard pile. So that's pretty nice. It's important for this deck. I'll kind of go into it at the end, but usually you try to end the turn on exactly turn 3. But yeah, it is a little restrictive that it's only blue. If it is 2 energy, this would be great, but yeah, it's blue, so you have to kind of play around that a bit. But yeah, it's really good. It's also Selfing Awakening, which is handy, and then he's a draw 2 when you awaken. And then on his flip side, during your turn, if you have 2 or more life, or not 2 more, 2 or less life, you get to he has plus 5k and double strikes. That's really good for finishing the game. You're really good at pinpointing exactly how much life you have, so that's good. And just having an additional double strike attacker from your leader is really helpful. And he also draws a card when he attacks. So let's go through the cards. So this has kind of the main Flute engine of it has Trunks and Kaba with Flute, 4 of each of these cards. For people who don't know or haven't played at a tournament in forever, I guess. So what you do is you just play like cards like Kaba and Trunks. You attack, you swing. You have a plus 15k crit or double strike depending on which one, and you can keep recycling them for 1 energy with Flute. And Flute also draws you an extra card. So that's the basis of this. There are additional cards to help this go through. So Sensu Bean is really good both offensively and defensively. This untaps energy for you, so you can keep playing cards, but also it lets you be defensive. So if you're playing against an aggressive deck and your opponent's trying to finish you, just the consistent plus 5k combo is really helpful. Trunks is really good for also just untapping energy. You just combo with it. He's a 5k and then you untap one, so that's helpful. Whis' Coercion, which we're running 3 of, is also helps you just survive until turn 3. Normally it's nothing too terrible, but if it's on turn 2 and you have the kind of ability to waste your negates, you kind of do, because if you're going off on turn 3, they don't do anything in your hand anymore. And then let's see. So the other cards to kind of fill in the gaps with blue are Raging Sun Son Gohan. This is the free 1k, and he comes out in rest mode after you combo with him. And then also Energy Boosted Majin Buu. This is just a simple draw card, nothing too fancy, but it does help you fill out your energy curve up to turn 3 sometimes, because normally how this deck goes is that turn 1 you usually play a blue energy and you try to play Goten or Buu, or hold on to a Raging Spirit Son Gohan in your hand. Turn 2, you usually use a blue energy. You can, if you have Mighty Mask in your hand, I'd say it's okay to play 1 blue, 1 red, and just swing with him and then get a Son Goten or Trunks in your hand. That really helps. Seeing as mage, these Trunks in your is really important, and then also diluting your deck to not have any more Gotens is really helpful. And then turn 3, you want 2 blue and 1 red. Use Goku Black's ability, see what you get. It doesn't really matter which color you get from there, but you just look at, and then so you have 4 energy on turn 3, so kind of the same thing that Super Saiyan 3 does, and then you just go out and just really aggressive. And then also, and so that's pretty much it. So some other cards to help fill out so I guess the only thing is, you might be asking like, oh, where's Hit and where's the Trunks? And unfortunately, I didn't decide to put those into the deck. The reason being that to have those cards be played, it depends on if you hit a red out of your life with the Goku Black ability. That's the only. So it's kind of like the reverse situation of Super Saiyan 3, where at the beginning of the game, what you hit from your life for energy can cost you the game. For Goku Black, if you build it that way, hitting it at the end of the game can do it. Because if you have 2 blue and 1 red on turn 3, you hit one from your life. If it's blue, you can't evolve into Trunks because that costs 2 red. And something else I thought about running was Hit, but he also costs 2 red. So there's maybe there's some merit to adding those cards and trying to survive and go off on turn 4 instead, and so you'd have 5 energy. But I haven't played that style. Please, if you do, let me know. See how it goes. But I think this going off in turn 3, it's faster, and I think it's just still very powerful. So I think that is everything. Some other filler cards that I didn't mention. We play 4 of him. He's just really good. We have extra energy, so an extra 1k draw card combo is always really powerful. And then also Scientist Fu. This card is really strong. It's it's really easy to get 7 cards in your drop area with this card. Double strike, an overwhelm, you draw 2 cards, and then if you have any extra copies, you can always combo them away or use Helles to kind of have your hand be what you want. So this is the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. If you think that Goku Black could be another viable blue hero or blue leader, let me know. This has been a lot of fun to tinker with and play with, and has really been kind of strong in my playtesting. So let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time.